And here we have, from G Squad, Biggie Stardust and the Spiders from Mars. This is BetCom rubbish. Somebody asked me to do a tech video on BetCom, so I'm going to do one. This machine is going straight into the parts department, i.e. we're stripping this apart. Nobody really wants it, so I'm just going to do a video of this one. So, just like similar to all menus, all test procedures, you have to open the top door. And on this one you have to have the bottom door open as well, as it's DES security. So it's got DES encryption, everything's DES encrypted. So as it's a BetCom, it takes its time to load. So you first access the refill. Is your refill menu for your refill for your coins. Your set volume, down and up. That's to get out of the menu. That's to scroll into the menu. So just enter, exit, scroll back, scroll forward. Just tells you how much the machine's made and paid out all its life. Obviously notes out, notes in, no note reader now, but it did in its life. Game logs for the fast games. Of course for your dump as well. You turn your refill, you push dump switch straight away, and it does a hopper dump for you. And then if you wanted to do a top up like it was full, you turn the refill and you're going to push hopper top up. I'm obviously not going to do that because I don't want it to not know its bank level. So this is Pluto 6, what BetCom use. Your fixed key and your adjustable percentage key. And enter test, you hit your test switch. Again, you have to have both doors open. So your first coin test is coins in. So you can select hopper or cash box. The one's gone on top of this, it goes cash box. Inhibited, so that locks out all coins, and obviously it had a note reader, locks out all notes. So non-inhibited, that's available, and inhibited is stops all coins. S coin out. Perfectly paid out okay. We have had a note reader, we'd have that ability. This is there, like, tells you if you to check deals, needs key, needs pair. So you can pair it in. Obviously notes out would be for a recycler. B and V for the note round later. Coin key for the coin mech. Mine doesn't need it, it's pre-done automatically. This is real test. So it puts all the reels into home. you make sure it's all homed. You can individually move all the reels. Soak test, that puts the machine on what you would put on to make sure your bulbs are working, so all your inputs are all fully working. So it runs the reels around, turns all the light on and off, turns all the displays on and off. So you can check every function works. Lamps. Put all your lamps on again. If you don't want to do the soak, because that's what the soak is, so it tests every output, so you can leave the machine like that for hours to make sure everything works. That's obviously for your lamps. Inputs, as it says. Dip switches on the MPU. Alpha test. LED test, so that's the segment screen test. Outputs would be not used on this one, would be your red reels. It's not used on this cab. Meters, that's going to test the sec meter, make sure it's working. Comms, data comms, that's your data port. Error log, whilst I'm here. You can see it said all the error codes this is when we got the machine first set up. Audio. Basic sound check. Volume control. Tells you your jackpot key settings, so stake, pound, jackpot 100, and percentage is an 80, 90 total. And if you move this, if I then change the switch settings, you can see 76, 82. I'm going to leave this on, set to 82. There. Nice percentage there, 82. Bit higher than the standard, just about right. And that's all your tests on a BetCom. So for demo, you can put your bottom door back on. Up to you. You can leave your top door locked but leave the bottom door off for demo, or bottom door on with the door open in demo. When the door is open, it checks for CoinMax is present, Opera is present, again it has its DES. It checks to make sure all the DES components are live and active. So demo, it'll cycling like it is in normal mode, just turns the coin back off. For demo you just push start, you get access to all your settings for demonstration. So you can make sure your machine works. And then put Put it back in normal cache mode. Close your door. Make sure your key is in the locked position, so that the door arm is locked. Let's see, it checks everything again to verify everything's there. In real cache mode, it takes a bit longer than the door open, so it can take up to 2 to 3 minutes to fully load. So don't worry if your machine sits here and does this. It's quite normal for BetComs to take a while to load up. Like I say, I'm not a fan of BetCom. They didn't really do decent game boards. You know, like your download hours or, you know, from Belfruit and other companies. You got to climb in this box to land on certain features to start your feature board instead of being just a trail, which are a lot better trail games to get on the board a lot easier. These ones are a bit more crappy because it's just you got to get to any of these features to enter your board. That's why I'm personally not a fan of BetCom. You can see it has to check the rails multiple times. See, machine's in full cache mode now. And if you get a win on the reels, you can't gamble for feature. That's also another bad negative. So there you go. That is tech video on BetCom machines. Hope that helps people with BetCom machines.